I feel like I've been talking a mile a minute today just trying to get all these videos done. So I'm going to try and chill, try and slow down, and this is going to be one of my smallest updates, really. This is the Greek Gods Project Pan, and I created this myself. Hi, I'm Lex. Welcome to my Greek Gods Project Pan update. And this is a project where I created 100 prompts based on different Greek gods and goddesses, and each of them you roll in an item for and try and reach whatever goal you want for the prompt. I roll in 3 things at a time, usually, because I don't want to be working on too many things at once, and this is just a small side project for me, so I don't really mind how long this takes. I don't have like set dates, it's not like a year-long project, it's just gonna continue on until I'm done with all the prompts. Let's take a look at this in order. The thing that's been in here the longest was rolled in for the goddess Io, and it is a small product. So this is my Beauty Crop Glow Milk in the shade Blind Date, and I rolled this in for 50 uses. I thought maybe within 50 uses I could be done with it, but I used such a small amount, this is such a shiny highlight, that I honestly don't think I will be done within 50 uses. I used this 8 times in the last month for a total of 19 uses. I am using it more and more now, so hopefully I can get this rolled out at some point. Not anytime soon, obviously. I still do need quite a lot of uses on it, but it's a nice product and I am enjoying using it. Because it's a sort of more cream highlight, I put it on before I powder, then I powder my face, and then I do all of my other powder products, so my bronzers, my blushes, and then I dab the tiniest bit of this on my fingers and dab it on top of all of the powder products. And it works really well like that. It doesn't move anything around, it doesn't like pick anything back up, because sometimes when you use cream products over the top of powder products it can just like lift your makeup up. It doesn't do any of that, so it's been really nice using it, and I think I got it for like £1 or 2 when I was ordering some stuff from the Beauty Crop, so it's definitely worth it. It's a very cute, nice little travel size highlight. Then I had the prompt Cyclopes, which a cyclops has one eye, or it's known for having one eye, so I had the prompt single eyeshadow for this. I rolled in this PS metallic single eyeshadow in the shade Warm Chocolate, and I wanted to use this 30 times or hit pan. As you can see, pretty much nowhere near hit and pan on this. These are either much deeper than I thought, or maybe they're just really hard pressed, because I do feel like I gave this a really good shot. I used it in my work looks in the crease, because even though it looks like a very warm brown in here, on the lid it looks like a sort of neutral, cool-toned grey brown. It was still nice though, and it's nice to have some neutrals rolled in for work. I got 31 uses on this, so it is rolling out. I used it 10 times last month. So that can now go, and I can tell you what I rolled in for it. But before that, let's also do a little update on this product. This rolled in for the Gigantes, who are giants, so the prompt is a large product, and this is a very large product. It's I think 10 mils or 10 grams, something like that. So this is an absolutely huge strawberry lip gloss. I just got this in Home Bargains for £1.50 or something, so these are really worth it, and they're really nice. The red brings in a little bit of colour, and the white brings in a little bit of sparkle, so they're really, really fun. I rolled this in for 50 uses as well. I only had to use it 6 more times this past month because this was really easy to get those 50 uses on. I just took it to work with me and reapplied it several times a day. A very nice lip gloss, and I really enjoyed it. Because those 2 products are rolling out, I got to roll in 2 new prompts. So I rolled in Oasis, and the prompt for that is picking a product that is a pain to pan. So something that's a little bit more difficult, a little bit maybe annoying, something that you wouldn't necessarily really want to pan. And for me that's usually bronzers, and especially because I have about 3 massive pans of the exact same Franken bronzer that I made. And it's a nice Franken bronzer, but it's just the same, and I'm not that excited about bronzers, to be honest, and I thought they might be a little bit more tricky for me to pan, so I rolled in this bronzer from my Second Glance palette. I basically mixed the bottom 3 shades, which were all kind of bronzery shades, together to create a Franken bronzer, and then stuck them right back in those same pans, so now I just have like tons and tons of the same bronzer. But for the purposes of this project, I want to hit pan on this tiny pan of it that I moved it to. I scraped some of it out, repressed it in here, and I just want to hit pan on this specifically. I have accidentally dug my nail in that bottom bit there. I don't know if you can see. It's not the most well mixed Franken. You can see there's bits of powder and stuff, but whatever. It's a nice bronzer and I like using it, and even though it looks very cool toned in the viewfinder, very cool toned in person, it's a rather warm toned bronzer actually on my face. Like you can see there, it looks a lot more warm toned than it does in the pan there. So yeah, I'm just going to keep using this until I've hit pan on it. I used it 12 times this month, so it shouldn't be too hard. I do just use the same bronzer every day pretty much. And the other prompt that I rolled in is the Hesperides, and there's 3 of them, so a trio product is the prompt. I don't really have anything that's a trio product, I don't think, so I'm rolling in my 3 Floral Days eyeshadow singles that I own, and I basically want to use each of these 10 times. I have the shade Tulip, Bluebell, and Lily. And I think all of these pretty much have minimal use. I don't think I've used them very much at all. If I can open them. This one just has a couple of brush marks, really. I've not used that very much. This one is very powdery, so it looks more used than the other shades. But I'm going to have to be careful with that one because it's just going to get everywhere. And then finally, Tulip also just has a couple brush marks. Like there's not any big dips or any big progress on all of them. So I'm rolling these in now to get 10 uses on each of these. They're very nice light shades, and it's a shame that I didn't use them in the summer, but they'll be really good all over the lid colours, and then just pop something darker in the crease. So yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you all in my next video. I won't be doing any sort of finale or intros for this in the coming year because I'm just going to keep this rolling as it is and keep rolling 3 products in at a time. So yeah, working on my eyeshadows, my little bronzer, and continuing to work on the Glow Milk. So I'll see you all next time. Bye!